season 5, episode 4, All Happy Families. It's just a great scene in the movie where it's setting up the friendship theme, where Tony's on the poker table and like everybody is making jokes, and of course the joke that Tony makes is like everybody's laughing, even though it's a lame joke. Everybody laughs harder than basically basically because Tony is a boss, and kind of Tony coming to terms with that these guys won't be really truly his friends because he's the boss, and that's what happens when you're the boss. And so that slow motion thing of them laughing, and then you realize that Feech LaMotta is not laughing. Feech LaMotta is not part of his gang. He can't be part of his gang because he is Richie Aprile all over again, and basically he needs to go. And like he learned, that's the great thing about Tony. He faces his fears and he learns from his mistakes. And basically learning from for Richie Aprile and the whole thing in season 2, he's not going to do the same thing of this old school mafia guy from season 5. So he gets rid of Feech, which was a great season 4 character, and it's just showing that Tony's kind of coming to terms. Like Carmela tells him that, you know, you don't have any friends. All those guys are your flunkies. They'll do whatever you say. And Tony coming to terms that perhaps that's true, but he kind of wants to do things about that. And it's like he's dealing with his own loneliness, and he needs Melfi, but of course he's not. She's not taking him as a client yet, and it's old AJ is going to move in with Tony as well, and like kind of like be the new mentor. And basically it's all about Carmela too. Like what's the sacrifice that Carmela has by leaving Tony? She's alone. She doesn't have a friend either, and this is kind of what happens during a lot of marriages. Even it's a mafioso marriage where Carmela, like she's like the last scene, she's all alone in the big house, and she really has nobody to talk to either. So in a way, you know, she's just as lonely as Tony is. Very much a loneliness episode. That's my review.